remember being in the village.
Oh, Jimmy, you awake?
Hi, Brad. What?
Let me get you something to eat. Just give me a sec.
What exactly happened?
It's hard to explain, but you basically may have activated your powers.
Oh, yeah.
You've been asleep for more than 2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks. Great.
Yeah,
When did we get steak? We never have steak in.
yeah, I went to the market. But just take in mind, it has been 2 weeks.
Well, actually, yeah, you have a point. How you doing, Thomas? How you doing, boy? So, you saw me activate my powers.
Yeah, it happened since we was at the church.
Don't worry, since you tell me that I activated my powers, I remember it all now.
Oh, okay. Is that a good thing?
That is a good thing. However, it leads me to think that there are some things that I can't tell you, otherwise I will end up being killed.
Oh, okay. So, if you have powers, does that mean you're some kind of mage?
Well, I did actually say that I am the head mage.
Oh, yes, you did. Sorry, I forget things. As you know, I've got a long-term memory. Short-term, sorry. I can't remember the right definition. That's how bad my memory is at the moment. Anyway, so does this mean you have to do something? Is it something that you have to do after you've activated your powers or something? It's like...
Well, Herobrine said that he was going out to find Skrillex, so I need to find Skrillex before Herobrine does.
But I thought he doesn't know anything about where he is. He doesn't know anything at all.
Well, yes, you have a point. However, I gotta do something illegal to get to Skrillex.
Of course, 'cause he's in jail at the moment, yeah.
How the hell did you know that?
Herobrine might know if he reads the news.
Oh. So...
Yeah, you might want to get there as soon as possible.
Yeah, I've got to get there, but I can't tell you things, or otherwise I will get killed. However, I want you to go to my nearest friend. He knows everything that I know, and he will risk his life for basically everything to do with the world. And yeah, just go to your nearest friend. He will explain everything. I gotta go free Skrillex from prison.
Okay.
Why the hell is there moss here? Brad!
Yeah, is he still there?
Brad, I'm still here, man.
Alright, okay.
Why the hell is there moss outside? Like,
so yeah, let me fix. Yeah, I just fixed the system. So yeah, it must have been Oh.
oh.
Was it something? It might have been something to do with that battle.
Maybe. Whatever. I've got to go to free Skrillex now, so I'll see you later, man.
See you when you get back. I'll go to the nearest band. Oh, do you want me to take Thomas?
Yeah, take Thomas, man.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Alright. Right. So, I guess I'm going to my friends. This is the nearest friend I know. Assuming he'll know something. I really don't think it was a good idea for Jamie to go to that prison. Here it is.
Go to what prison, mate?
Oh, hey. Yeah, can we go inside?
I already know why you're here.
Oh, okay.
So, Jamie sent you?
Yes, he did. Do you know what he's doing?
Well, I know that he's going to go free Skrillex from prison.
Yeah, he didn't want me to go.
Understandable.
Okay, so do you know anything that I can? He told me to come to you, assuming that you knew something. I don't actually know what he wanted me to talk to you about, but
Well,
he just said.
he knows that I know something, otherwise he wouldn't have sent you.
Well, he said nearest friend, and that kind of sounds like he kind of knew who I would go to. He didn't
He
specify. Yeah,
He knew who you would go to.
yeah. Oh,
So the prison's off that way, just so you know, so don't head that way.
okay, yeah, it's probably for the best, it's probably gonna go down.
Anyway, you're being haunted by Herobrine, who is now on the lookout for Skrillex, who is in prison.
But he doesn't know that, I'm guessing.
No, Herobrine doesn't know that Skrillex is in prison.
He just knows that he's out there somewhere.
Yeah, he just knows he's out there. But the reason why is because Skrillex can't really activate his powers, making it harder for Herobrine to find him.
So, because Skrillex doesn't have his powers on, I'm guessing it makes him undiscoverable.
Well, it's not that he doesn't have his powers on, it's just that he can't use his powers. Considering he can't use his powers, he isn't emitting his radiation, I should say.
I don't think jumping on trees is the best idea for me because I'm worse at parkour. As you say, I jump it down quite a lot. Can we just go in the house and talk or what?
Yes, we can, but I honestly prefer the company of nature.
I kind of like it, but not when you try to parkour. Oh, you got a nice house. I remember this house. I see you still at the guest bed. Yeah, so, at this point, this is,
Listen, I could go into detail on basically what is going on, but, Jamie, I'm sure you already know that he's the head mage.
yes, but he doesn't, well, he does know he is one, but he activated his powers in front of me. I didn't know how he did it, but when it eventually came to a point when it was done, his powers deactivated, I believe, and he went into like deep sleep for 2 weeks.
Well, that's understandable. Okay, so basically I'm going to use crafting tables as a demonstration for this.
Okay.
This, right here, was Jamie's power a few hundred years ago. I misplaced the crafting table.
I'll break it for you.
Thank you.
So I'm guessing that's got to go on top. How about that? I'll hold on to that. There you go.
Alright, so that's his power when, before, he met you.
Okay.
When he met you, well, not when he met you, but, after 200 years of his power being like that, his power started to decrease until it got to a point where it was fair.
So basically once he's used all of his power, he goes into a deep sleep to regenerate it.
See, the thing is, after a while of not using magic, as a mage, you sort of start to, your magic starts to compress, allowing you to basically, it allows you to become more powerful, but yet with more side effects.
Okay.
So basically, when Jamie activated his power, he managed to get, well, just before he activated his power, he managed to get an extra crafting table of power.
Okay. So I'm guessing he used that, and then he went back down to 1.
Actually, no, he went back down to 0. He has no power left whatsoever.
So are you trying to say that he has no power and he's going into a prison to save?
Well, his power does recharge over time. except from considering he is the head mage, his power, how do I put this? His power, like his spells or powers take up less magic. So by the time that he reaches a prison, he will be back onto one crafting table.
And that should be easy enough to use.
And that should be easy enough to get Skrillex out of prison.
But how come he can't find Skrillex easily? It's obvious they would just be able to go like, oh yeah, he's there. How come he can't just, oh yeah, he was prison? How does he not know about this? Why is it? How?
Do you mean how does Herobrine not know about it?
Yes. How does? Yeah, I don't really want to say his name because it makes it more powerful every single time I say it.
Not here. I have a invisible shield up that basically allows us to speak freely without powering anything up.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, but I better not get used to it too much because.
No, you best not. So, you see, the thing is, the head mage, Jamie, basically, he likes to keep an eye on these things called the Infinity Stones. The hardest for him to keep an eye on is Skrillex.
Oh. Okay, so I can tell this is going to start getting technical.
Yes, it is going to get technical. Considering that a head mage had to activate his powers, it generally means that either Herobrine is overpowering Notch right now, or, well, how do I put this? Or there are holes in the space-time continuum.
Oh, space-time continuum. I didn't think I was ever going to have to bother with that. I've read about it, but I didn't.
Let me guess, you never paid attention in physics class.
No, I didn't really pay attention into all that much.
Well, then it's going to be hard explaining this to you. So, anyway, time is a very fragile thing, and considering there are holes in the space-time continuum, it can basically bring events that will happen in the future and bring them into our time.
Can you do the same with the past?
Yes, it can.
Oh god, not...
So, events such as, how do I, I'm trying not to, like, offend anyone, when I say these things. How do I,
what, can you try,
basically, a Cold War between America and Russia will happen again.
what about, wait,
basically everything that has happened in the past, such as, well, most things, I'm pretty sure the mages will stop the major destructive and painful things from happening, such as the slave trade, the nuking of Japan, and stuff like that. But they'll stop that stuff from happening again.
So basically, if this does happen, I'm guessing that's going to yesterday I believe it was. Me and Jamie was at the.
You said that he was unconscious for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, it wasn't yesterday. What am I on about? I'm in a little bit of a brain freeze at the moment. I was kind of like sitting next to him most of the time, trying to see how long he was going to take. So I kind of lost track of time as well. But
okay.
Basically, for 2 weeks, right, the day before he went unconscious, we spoke to the priest about this because Herobrine was trying to get to the priest because Herobrine said that the priest stole his soul when he was a kid. We didn't believe him at first, but after a few information that we got from the innkeeper, it started to make it sound like it was truthful. So we actually went back to the priest, asked him if he was a demon, and he went berserk on us and we ended up having to kill him. This is when Jamie's powers activated.
that is completely normal. You might actually find that most priests in this age are demons.
Well, one of the main things that I picked up from this event was that the priest said that the grounds that the village was built on was a native ground that Herobrine burned down when he was young. And if you're saying that the past is going to re-happen, including wars, does that mean the town's going to burn down again?
Most likely. However, for this native ground to be rebuilt, the village that you built with the government would probably have to be destroyed first.
So I'm guessing the newer Herobrine's probably going to destroy that, and then is there going to be another Herobrine?
Well, judging by what you're telling me, yes. Except there'll be more than just one other Herobrine.
Oh God. Well, I'm so glad that I totally have some armor at home. Hopefully I can get back there and get the armor before I actually... Because I got some prototype armor, but I don't think that's going to protect me that much against him, or 3 times him, or whatever. So, I'm guessing, shall we try to get all of the people at town into like a safe room or whatever?
It's too late, you see. Your town has already been destroyed.
What? What about my house?
That has been destroyed as well. Could you not hear the explosions?
Oh,
Wait,
I wasn't really paying attention. I was just listening to you. Now you mention it, I guess the sound force field thing was kind of not letting me hear much.
No, it lets sound in, it just doesn't let sound out.
Oh, right, okay.
So, you must have just been knocked in the fucking head.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Because they were pretty fucking loud.
Yeah, I don't have the best ears, I'll tell you that much.
I guess that.
Hey, it's offensive. But yes, like I said, it's so, oh no, what about Thomas? I forgot to pick him up. Jimmy's done, I left him home.
Oh.
Jimmy's not gonna be happy.
Listen. Don't worry about Thomas. I can literally just run back right now and get him for you.
Okay, that'll be helpful.
He will have survived. I can keep talking to you telepathically, so you know.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay in here and just... is there actually anything that will happen if I look at you? If I look at you when you're doing this, will it actually cause more holes in the spare time continue?
Not necessarily.
But I'm just going to not look for the safety of it, because I don't think I need to know too much about this. Yeah, I need enough to protect myself, but I don't need to know enough that's going to drive me insane.
Basically, considering there are holes in the space-time continuum, it basically means that a lot of things will go down, and shit will hit the fan, most certainly. So basically, what's going to happen is, as you know, the past is going to come back.
Wait, so if the past is going to come back, how is the native ground, a native village just going to just come back? Or what?
It won't just come back, it will gradually rebuild itself.
So it'll look like magic, basically.
Basically, yes.
So we won't see anyone building it, it'll just look like it's being like formally built, like... I guess that makes sense, because like, if something's going back in time, or something's going forward in time from a certain point, if that future's already happened, I'm assuming you can rebuild what's happened in the past, without anyone being there, because it already exists, technically. So, what I'm worrying about is that Jamie's out there trying to save Skrillex. Is the prison in danger? Because I think that's pretty close. How close is that to the town?
How close is it to the town? Well, I'm going to assume that it is, well, how do I put this? It's not really close, but, Herobrine can still definitely destroy it.
Yeah, it's better if Skrillex gets out there before it finds out.
So, however, as soon as Jamie steps foot in the prison, well, Skrillex is an Infinity Stone if you haven't already picked that up.
Yeah.
And basically, he was created when the universe was created. So basically, as soon as Jamie gets to Skrillex, Skrillex will remember all of his powers, at which point he will start emitting radiation again, at which point Herobrine will instantly go and find him.
Anyway, I think. Do you know what? Do you want to do that in the morning? Try and get Thomas back. Is it too? Can you bring him back at any time or what?
Well, I'm almost there, to be quite honest. I'll be back in like a few minutes with him. So if you just have any random questions, then feel free to
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have a nap in the middle of the day, and I'll just when you've got him back, wake me up.
Okay. Always.
Oh, I don't know how long I'll be in.
Come on, wait.
Oh,
Come on, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas. Oh, good darn it, the old door. Hey, Thomas. Come on. Come on. Okay, you can stay out there and get some fresh air then.
I'll just make it. There you go. He's safe now.
Oh, I actually feel quite tired now after sleeping there. For some reason.
So, have you got any more questions?
Right. Another question. What did I kill? What did me and Jamie kill in the first part then? If it in the first time we saw Herobrine, we killed him in his cell room.
Well,
it
was.
It looked like him. He seemed to have all these abilities, but he seemed to be easy to kill.
I know, but what did Jamie think it was?
Jamie, he said it was a mirage or something.
Well then, there you go.
He thought it was a mirage because he said nothing's easy. There's no way that Herobrine was not that easy to kill. We kind of tried to believe that he was gone for a while, but a couple years later.
Oh, you see, the thing is, Jamie will have led you to believe that Herobrine was gone, and will probably have just been saying that. Look, we're going to try to not remember any of that, just so, like, he was hoping that you might forget all of it, and then, you know.
The first time it started happening again was I was walking back from the village. Well, I wasn't walking back from the village. Jamie was walking back from the village after going for some groceries, and I can't remember. I think it was me or him. I literally can't remember.
Can you remember, like, where he or you was when when everything went black then? Like, was it in a tunnel at all?
Oh yes, there's a tunnel near. I think what happened is it was either him or me walking back, and the rain started, and a thunderstorm started. It went suddenly dark, and he asked me when was the last time I remember that happening, and I said I remember it last happening when he was haunted, and it ended up coming to the point where we started worrying about this kind of thing again. He said to me that I tried to make you forget about this, try to forget about the whole thing, but at this point we need to defend against ourselves again. At this point, you need to remember. And it just... It's kind of get to the point where it's all got out of control. Shall we just stay here for a couple of days until Jamie calls by?
Yes, because considering the village has pretty much been destroyed, he will come straight to me. Generally because, as well as Jamie, I do have secrets.
Yes, I guess normal people have secrets too, but I guess Mage's secrets are a lot more secretive.
However, the thing is, I cannot be in Jamie's presence.
Oh.
Basically, even though Mage technically asked me to tell you all of this, he's still obligated to, well, he has an oath never to tell anyone, and basically, he didn't actually tell me, I just figured it out myself. But anyway, before you came, he contacted me telepathically because, you know, he's regenerating his power. He had enough power to do that. So basically, he contacted me telepathically saying that, listen, tell him everything, however, don't cross paths with me, otherwise I will be obligated to kill you. So
basically, if you...
He doesn't want to kill me, that's why he's telling me to get scarce of here before he arrives.
Because it's kind of like you like enemies in Mage, but you're kind of friends in Human. So basically, you're friends, but technically with your enemy side.
I am a mage, yes, but I'm not like an official mage, like I'm not in Jamie's league. Technically, I'm still a trainee.
I see.
Considering I found out all this information, he let me go, considering I was only a trainee, but considering I'm telling telling someone who isn't a mage yet, it basically means that the mages will be hunting for me. As soon as a mage finds me, will bring me to Jamie, who will have to execute me.
So basically, you're not technically allowed to tell me any of this, but he wanted you to tell me.
Precisely. So, considering he's still a higher up than me, I sort of have to do what he says.
True.
So, I've basically got to go into hiding, because the mages will probably be listening to this, so...
Well, you can't, we've been saying Hellbound quite a lot, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Isn't that bad? Because...
Did I not tell you about the force field thing?
No, I don't think... Maybe, I don't remember. I think you might have known.
You have really bad memory.
I really do. I'm surprised I remember anything.
But anyway, in case I haven't told you, because I can't actually remember if I have or haven't, I'm pretty sure I did. But anyway, basically, there's a force field that allows you to speak freely in this area.
Okay, that's very nice.
Well, basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to leave you here with Thomas and everything. Jamie might be a few days, but as you know, I've got to go into hiding or I will get killed.
Okay, so I'm basically going to have to accompany your house.
Basically.
Okay, that'll be a little...
Don't change anything because I will have to come back for some valuables and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess that's quite the good measurement. I would do the same thing if it was the case, if it was my case.
Basically, Jamie will always know where I am. Because, you know, it just... Like, he knows exactly where everyone is when they are. No other mage can really do that, but Jamie can't for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of pedophilic, to be quite honest.
That's why he's really good at hide and seek.
Yes, that is why he's really good at hiding.
No wonder.
So anyway, I'm gonna make myself scarce. Jamie will always know, so he'll always try to avoid me, so then he doesn't have to execute me.
If the Mages find you, they'll expect him to...
I'll leave you with Thomas, and yeah, I guess I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see ya.
Bye.
Come on in.